Hello and welcome to my channel, Favored Readings. I am Kymmy. Today we are going to be asking the question, how can I be a better team player? As I know that sometimes we feel like we need to do everything on our own, which can be a trauma response, and getting back into being in a team setting can be, hard to take the first step. So I thought, we're going to be doing it pick a pile. The first pile will be the symbol with the Rider-Waite deck, which looks like this. And the pile number 2 will be the Tree of Life, Kabbalah, Sephiroth, I believe is pronounced. And then we have for pile number 3 the Hamsa palm symbol, and it will be facing downwards. And pile number 2 was the Victoria Francis Oracle deck, and pile number 3 will be the Fairy Tarot deck by Radleigh Valentine. Now, you may pause the video to find and ground yourself to find which pile you'd like to choose. If you are feeling indecisive and you'd rather fate guide you, I always try rolling a dice or, stuff like that. There's stuff on Google if you don't have actual die at home. Before I get started, I just wanted to remind everyone that I don't do personal readings and to beware of scammers, as they are out and about very much so right now. And so if anyone messages you as me, do not give them your money, well-earned money, and spend it on yourself. Now, that being said, all the readings messages may not resonate with you. If they don't, that's okay. You're welcome to pick a different pile, or there may be a message there for you then instead. All right, I will get moving into pile number 1. So let me just move these out of the way. And that's just gave me a bit of confirmation that it should be facing downwards for later. Okay, and yeah, pile number 1, who chose the symbol. It means eternal bliss, to put it simply. It's the Holy Trinity of the Hindu gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. I hope I pronounced those right. You may look into them more. And yeah, the can help reset your different chakras. So if you look up balancing the different chakras, is one of them. All right, and again, let's symbol. All right, and the question again is, how can I be more of a team player? So for pile number 1, guides and guardians, spirit, please give me the messages for pile number 1 on how they can be more of a team player. I see justice coming your way. Maybe you've been feeling like you've been down and about and maybe not feeling totally in your eternal bliss. You feel like you can't reach out to anyone. Yeah, feeling trapped and tied down by your own thoughts. I'm sending you love, pile number 1. If that's the case, I know being stuck in your head can be a hard place to get out of. There's some clearing outside of after the storm. Maybe that you're clearing out the storm that's happening inside of you right now, pile number 1. And I see abundance coming in for you. Sorry if that's distracting. Just one sec. I'll just give it a close. Hoping to keep it cooler in here, but you know, want to be able to make this sure that everyone feels safe and can hear the messages being received. So yeah, again, I see something coming to the end, like negative thinking and stuff like that, and thinking that you have to do everything on your own. Because I'm seeing here temperance, which means, you know, for the first card in the past, it looks like you're the hangman, you know, getting a new perspective of things and trying to look at things from a different angle on how, you know, you don't have to do things on your own, and finding those who are there for you to help you along your journey and finding that support system. So maybe you don't feel like such a team player because you don't feel like you have your team yet. And I feel like that's going to be coming in for you soon. With the card right now, we have the Hierophant, and this is the male version. Now it doesn't have to be gender specific, but it does state in the traditional books that it is the male version of the High Priestess. So maybe we have some people who are very in tune with their intuition, and what they want you to know is that you should listen to and use discernment to know who really is your support system, instead of being like, I'm going to do everything on my own, I don't want to work with anyone anymore. It, you know, which bogs you down, and it puts a lot of weight on your shoulders unnecessarily, because no one should do everything they're on their own. That's why we're humans, since everyone needs human interaction, hence the human part. So temperance is finding balance, right? So that's the next card. And what's working in the background is finding that balance for yourself, you know, between being a team player and working on your own. Find balance between both. Yes, some things can be done on your own, but some things can, you know, it'd be nice to have someone there to help you. Advice is the Tower card, and there's always like a choice whether or not, you know, if you keep going in the way you have been by not being a team player, it's gonna cause you to have a burnout, and you're gonna, you know, either you choose to take breaks or your body chooses when it's gonna break, and it'll take even longer for you to recover than if you do work together with someone else. And it's still exhausting, yes, and you'll still need to recover, but not as much. And that's the advice card, is to know that your body can burn out, and asking for help isn't weak. The final card it says here is that you're gonna have to be setting up boundaries with your, and fighting for what you want. So if you feel like those who have helped you in the past have disappointed you, or they help you but not in the way you asked, set up those boundaries. Set up boundaries, be like, this is what I want when I'm asking for help, and stick to them. And if they don't, then remove yourself from the toxic type of people who aren't willing to um, you know willing to abide by those boundaries when you enforce them. And cutting people off is a boundary. It's respecting yourself. So I'm seeing that, you know, the trauma response of being hyper independent is coming to an end with the World card, and I see abundance of love. The Queen of Pentacles underneath. Maybe you felt like you couldn't be a team player in the past due to your financial situation, or maybe it could be a partner, a business partner, a relationship partner. Maybe you weren't making as much money, so you didn't feel like you were part of the team. But just because you're not bringing in monetary value doesn't mean you don't have value. And that's what your guides and my guides are giving me, is that you feel like were lacking either in monetary, physical. Maybe you had an injury and you didn't rest, or now that you're resting you don't feel like a team player. I want to let you know that it will get better with time. Give your body rest. Give yourself affirmations of, I'm in perfect health, I'm abundant. And it may feel weird at first, but over time it becomes a new healthy coping mechanism and a habit to have in your roster. But yeah, that's what I wanted to let me know. This is the message for you, is remember to take rest, and just because you're resting doesn't mean you don't have value. And so yeah, I feel like this stage of not working together with others is coming to the end with the World card. And it's showing me here on the card how she has all the necessary tools and skill. Now it doesn't have to be gender specific, it could be non-binary or gender fluid, male, doesn't matter. What is This individual has all the necessary tools and surrounded by the abundance of a wreath, but she still has her friends around for, advice, support, opinions, and stuff like that, just to get a bird eye's view on a different perspective and stuff like that. So they just wanted me to let you know that, just because someone gives you their advice doesn't mean you have to take it. Now, just because someone gives you constructive criticism doesn't mean that you're not good enough. Okay? And that's some of the things I'm getting through here. Now, I think that's everything from the cards that I got here. I'm just going to pull some of my trusty emojis, letters, and numbers. Enjoy this part, don't mind me. Reminds me of childhood raffle draws with bingo and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe to be a team player you need to have more fun, right? Okay. I got the word juniors. No, I don't think anyone's actually that young watching my videos if you're in junior high or playing in junior like teams and stuff like that, and maybe you felt like you weren't an asset to your team. If you are that young and watching, then don't give up on yourself. Um, Playing as a team is knowing that you are a part of the team. They have the thing you're only as strong as your weakest link, but that is still a link. It is still one. You're still there. You're a part of the chain reaction, and without you, there is no team. The I in team thing, but it's so cliche, but it's true. There is no I in team, and you deserve that. Or maybe some of you have felt like you've been doing too much work towards taking care of the kids with your spouse. Maybe communicate with them more, set up boundaries, be like, hey, I feel like I've been doing this a lot lately and I'm burnt out and I could use some help with Junior, you know? Or maybe you coach a team and the other coach, is communication is really key. If they don't know, they can't help. Um, I picked up the cue and it went flying over. So if you're thinking about quitting, just throw that idea away, is what I'm getting. Something number 9, so maybe that's important to you, or 6. I'm not gonna say it back the other way around. Nope, not gonna do it. Maybe important to you, maybe you're seeing it a lot lately, is synchronicities. You can look up the numerology on that. I can't remember what 6 stands for, or 9. 9 means ends and new beginnings. So with the world card that was there, they wanted to confirm that it is coming to an end, and giving yourself time to heal and stuff like that will work out. Maybe someone's name is Junior, the turn that who. Did I miss something? They're giving me a signal. Oh, they give said the word seniors too, so runs, maybe maybe you've been going, maybe doing activities together with people who you feel like you haven't done anything with, go for a run, a walk, go and try and spot birds, pick one thing outside that you can find that's beautiful and, take a picture of it and then bring it home and like talk with people. Being a team player is, mostly communication, but it's also knowing what the other people on the team enjoy, bring that to the table. Rains. Maybe it's raining where you are right now, or you enjoy rain, or maybe you feel like the storm is finally over. The rain goes and the rainbow comes out, sometimes in a relationship you get that lull and it feels like a storm and you feel like you're not being too much of a team player, even in work environments or amongst friendships. It does not have to be an intimate relationship, as there are those who are asexual and aro. I don't want to exclude them either. So, crowns. Don't forget to wear your crowns. Even on rainy days, you still have your own crown chakra. maybe you're doing work on your crown chakra right now, wearing purple, eating purple foods. I'm not sure if actually covers that chakra or not. Um, I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up, but maybe you're willing to look that up yourself. Yeah, that's all the messages for our pile number ones. So I enjoyed reading that for you. I'm sending you lots of love. As for how you can be more of a team player is by asking for help, you know, making it known and communicating your needs because you deserve help. Everyone deserves help, and everyone needs help every so often, and it doesn't make you any less. And I'm proud of you for, taking the first step, coming here, taking insight, and, I encourage you to take the next step, which is communicating with those who you want to be a team player with. I'm wishing you all the very best. Don't forget to eat, hydrate, and do something fun. Until my next video, don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment if you resonated with this message. All right, I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Pile number 2. We have the Tree of Life, which symbolizes personal growth, strength, and beauty. Let's see if I can get. There we go. It also has its opposite side, which is the Tree of Death, which was founded by Crowley, Aleister Crowley. Maybe you work with him, or maybe you work with the Tree of Life and you enjoy it yourself, and maybe that's why you're called to it. Especially with the higher and lower symbols, I felt called to inform you of like the flip side of. Anyway, maybe you'll be interested in learning that more and Google it. So we have pile number 2. How can they be more of a team player? So since this is still kind of a new deck to me, I will be looking for my own intuitive symbolisms within the cards, but I will also be reading from the book as well, so there is no missed messages for those. Is this to be taken? No? Okay. In case anyone wanted to see it, it was 11. Maybe the number 11 is important to you. It is a master number as well. Also, the number 11 inside of the traditional tarot deck is the Death card and a Scorpio symbol. So maybe some of you all are Scorpios, or you're having a transformation of some sort, which is what death involves. Pile number 2 seems very intuitive and works along with their guides as well as familiars. And seems like you've been working on your wounds in order to heal so that you don't bleed on others. For the first card, we have card number 21. And I feel from this one is that you're constantly turning to others for guidance, and which isn't wrong, but it seems like you're doing it instead of listening and taking a moment to pause and asking yourself, what would you like to do and what do you want to do? Which isn't being a team player if you're constantly letting others make choices for you and constantly following their lead, because your voice and your opinions and your ideas are valuable as well and an asset to the team, which is what we're learning here, is how to be more of a team player. All right, 21. I see the way he's like, like a lost child holding on and, getting pulled around and whatnot, but, it's, the statue doesn't bring ideas to life the way you are, because you're, life, you have life in you. Maybe you've been turning to your guides, your spirit guides, too much, and they would like you to use your own discernment to make choices. Okay. Oh yeah, I already took it out. I was like, where'd my book go? The Stone Guardian. Each of us is a child of someone. As adults, however successful, important, or busy we are, from time to time, everyone needs support, guidance, and protection. This card suggests there is a sense of vulnerability about you. It's important to know that your spirit guides are never far away, and even though these higher beings are not physical, you are never alone, as they stand behind you, supporting your every move and decision. Do not confuse faith with religion. Rather, faith is the strength to believe there's forces greater than ourselves ready to help us through difficult times. Your protector may be an earthbound angel. Therefore, do not be afraid to talk to someone close to you if you need advice. It may be a friend or a relative. You may be surprised at time where support can come from. So that's kind of opposite what I felt from it, but I did intuitively get that feeling. Let me just a sec. They had another message for me there. I can't seem to figure out how I want to relay it. Like, I can feel it. Some of you may be giving up hope at this time, and you've been asking your guides for help and everything, and you've been hanging on, and it feels cold, to hold on to that statue, that marble. But they want you to know that the foundation is solid, and the universe is guiding you, even when they want you to use your own discernment. Their guidance, not the final decision maker. They're there to assist you, but you need to come up with what you want to be assisted with. I hope that makes sense. The next one is 32. going to keep going through, but I'm beginning to see the message here is that some of you don't realize you're part of the team. You are. You're part of the team and you're important. You're important to the team. Your spirit guides and everything, they want you to know that you are important as the next. No one's better than you and you're not better than anyone else, which means you're important. 32. Midnight Rose. Confidence, listening, and guidance. There's a confidence exuberating from your aura. At long last, something has shifted for the first time in a long time. You are feeling confident and ready for action. Your spiritual guardians are very much around you, and your psychic senses are high. This is an excellent time to consult your oracles for guidance. The message will be clear and will help you make forward planning easier. See, your planning though, not theirs. When we were incarnated here, we chose our path. So you chose your path. They're here to guide you and make sure that you follow the plan you already made. That's like you deciding where you're going to go for a trip for the summer, and then you mark down on the map where you want to go. Your guides are the people who sit in the passenger seat, not the driver's seat. You're the driver. So they'll tell you, hey, you got to turn here, and it's up to you to use your own discernment whether or not you listen to them and take the next right. Now you have free will, so you can't keep driving straight forward. And they will redirect and redirect and redirect like the GPS system. And at any time, you are always welcome back on the right path, and they will guide you there. That's what they just gave me as an analogy. I really like it, actually, reminds me kind of, of all the trips I've gone on. Even when you make a detour and stuff, it's still a part of the journey and you still learn things. It doesn't mean that you wasted time or, that your mistake is, not. I don't know if I'm gonna burp or not. Okay. It doesn't mean that your mistakes are, not worth forgiving and not worth, doesn't mean you're not worthy of all the things, you deserve good things in your life, even though you made mistakes in the past and even though you may have not felt confident. And just because you weren't confident before doesn't mean you aren't allowed to be now. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to break free of constraints that you've put on yourself and labels that you've put on yourself in the past. Felt that one. That was a message to myself too. Anyway, facts. Working with divine tools such as tarot or oracle cards may be high on your list right now. You are a natural teacher and may be looking to share your gifts with like-minded people. This is a positive time for you to chase your dreams. You have the energy and desire to see things through to the end. Don't forget to connect with the higher energies for guidance. They are waiting in the wings for your request. I love how they say wings request. There's so much puns in this book, considering, most guides are usually like angels, fairies, stuff like that, so they're waiting in the wings. I don't know. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I said that before, don't let other people, don't let other people's voices be louder than yours, you know? Don't let other people's ideas, and as soon as they come up with an idea and you're like, okay, yeah, no, that's good, yeah, let's do that. Instead of being like, hold on a second. Is there any other way we could do this? You ask your guides for help and see and be like, you know what? I can't think of anything else. Let's do it. Or, hey, I have this idea. How about this? They might be receptive, they might be not. Either way, your voice is still important. They just really want to say your voice is important. What you have to say is important. They're just really trying to drill that out. The next one for is 30. And that was the card where I felt like you were healing your wounds so that you weren't bleeding your wounds onto other people, as they say. You know, where hurt people. So you've done the healing work so that you're not the same. You can be confident and you do deserve better. Because, you know, sometimes whereas some people are a certain way in their past and then they heal and they, you know, move on and they know what they did when were younger wasn't right, and then all of a sudden they're like, who am I to change? I have this all the time. But I have to tell myself I have a right to change. I've changed so much. Everyone changes all the time. We're supposed to. If we don't, then we're not doing something right. Nope. So I'm proud of you for, you know, putting in that work to yourself. With the card, and that's my intuitive feeling from it. Card number 30 is the Garden of Cruel Thorns. Protection, uh, vengeance, and vulnerability. You feel the need to protect yourself. Don't let feelings of hurt and misunderstanding change who you are. It's completely natural to put up barriers, but far better to face situations head on than let them fester. There are many wonderful opportunities ahead. Do not let people's attitudes and prejudice change who you are. So yeah, you might know people from your past who are like, oh, you changed. You were like totally like this back, you know, back in the day. You like partied all the time. Who are you to say partying's not good now? You've done drugs. Who are you to say that, you know, you know, tell other people about addictions? Well, if you're no longer, then yeah, telling your journey is important. It helps other people know that there's a way out and that you may have valuable information on what you did that may work for them too. And it's okay. Your past doesn't define you. Circumstances is about where you are, not who you are. I don't remember who quoted that, but it's been one that stuck with me for a long time. Circumstances is about where you are, not who you are. You are a strong, beautiful person who sees the lessons of the last few months as a learning curve. However negative situations may have felt in the past, they were challenges in which made you stronger, not weaker. And I remember with the tree of life, it means personal growth, strength, and beauty. You are beautiful. They just want me to let you know you are beautiful inside and out, despite your mistakes and past. Everyone can learn to be anew. You have the opportunity. That's what we're here for, is to learn. If you feel you have been let down, find a way to cope and deal with it, as vengeance is never an answer. If you are this way inclined to be vengeful by shining your light brighter. And that doesn't mean that you want to shine your light and be like, ooh, look at me now. I like totally am sober and you're not. No, that's not how. Just be happy. Whether or not they see it, you get to. And that's the most important. You get to see the results. That's who really matters, is you and your own inner beauty. And the fact that you're healing, that is amazing. And I'm so freaking dippity proud of you. Tried not to swear there. But yeah, I'm so proud of you. For those feeling have wronged by you will be affected more by your excess than seeing your vulnerability. Embrace the moment and let go. The right people will come into your life when the time is right, but you need to take a deep breath and start a new day free from worry or fear. And that's that card. The next card seems card number 19. Now it has to do with a lot with protection and divination and whatnot. So I did say that pile number 2s were very intuitive, psychic, and worked with their guides a lot and doing a lot of inner shadow work healing. So number 19. Maybe had a dark night of the soul and finally coming out. And now that you've come out of the dark night of the soul, you're not sure whether or not you deserve it. You deserve it. 19. Your curiosity is in psychic and spiritual matters are awakening. You have the urge to learn more, and you already have been dabbling in the occult matters. It is likely that people with similar skills will gather around you, but realize that you are a born teacher, and your intuitive abilities will be more receptive of those around you. Using your skills and trust your psychic instincts to use discernment as you open these energies around you. Know that you are a natural psychic, but be sure to use your gifts wisely, respect the craft, and it will guide you well. So yeah, make sure you're not doing any cultural appropriation, know where you're getting your stuff from, doing all the, extra looking into to make sure that you're setting yourself morally correct. Number 26. Yeah. Number 26. The Philosopher's Soul. Determination, instinct, and change. You're a free spirit, and your wings are clipped. You're a free spirit, and when your wings are clipped, you feel frustrated and anxious. You are about to break free from your familiar patterns in your life, and more importantly, you will find out very soon who you are meant to be and what your purpose is. You have felt for a while the change is coming, and in a quiet, hungry aggression, you will secure the goal that you seek. You are designed for great things, and there will be a sense of determination about you. Nothing will stop you from reaching your goal. As you embrace new opportunities, you must go in with your eyes wide open as well. Eyes wide open, as things may not be clear cut as first. Trust your instincts, and you will not be wrong. That said, the future looks rosy, so nip any negative thoughts that bud and begin to plan for new opportunities. Number 14 and number 13 for the bottom of the deck. It's taking a little bit longer than I expected. 44444 on the clock on mine, so triple fours, so that could be important for you. Number 14 is the sunken cradle. Go with the flow. Go with the flow may sound idealistic, but actually what it is, that is what required of you right now. You do not need to take immediate action or do anything in particular, just allow things to float along as they are. You may have recently gone through an emotional change, and it's likely you've experienced emotions such as sadness, anger, frustration, and now you're slowly coming out to the other side and beginning to feel more like your old self. Just allow yourself to be who you need to be at this time. This is the card of slow pace, so accept this. There is no action to take. Just be kind to yourself and allow the healing process to work. Your instinct will let you know when you have to act. Just for now, relax, listen to your inner guidance for further instruction. 13. Through the woods. Change new path decisions is the underlying energy. That was cool. You may feel that you need to push into the situation that you no longer wish to be in. Change your path and look for better opinions. Change your path and looking for better options should not make you feel guilty. Follow your heart. It may take certain amounts of bravery and courage to make the change you desire. But now it's time to look at your options. If you feel you're running away from a situation, don't be afraid to question the motives of those around you who may be expecting a different outcome. Remember, this is your life to live as you choose. You have the power to do and be whatever you want. Exactly what I was just going on. Like, you are a part of the team. That's how you become a better team player, is including yourself. That's what I was saying this whole time. Remember, your life is to live your life as you choose. You have the power to do and be whatever you want. If your gut feeling is telling you something is not right, then now is the time to make a change for the better. You have the power to make the right choices and time to make the decisions. So I really am excited for all of my pile number 2s. You truly do deserve to include yourself into the mix. If you're putting other people on pedestals, you might as well pull up yours next to them and all of y'all be on pedestals, because you're no better than anyone else and no one else is better than you. Include yourself. Don't count yourself out. So I got the word Nina. Maybe that's y'all names or someone who you know. Bina, maybe someone Sabrina or Sabrina could be the word name as well. If you haven't made a decision about something yet, put it in the bin. You know, put a pin in it. Leave it for later. You have a beautiful brain. I'm not sure if that came out right, but it is giving me the word brain or Brian. Maybe Brian is important to you. I have the number 6 and 0, or number 9, where things are coming to symbolize coming to an end. I don't remember what 6 stands for, but I do have 0 and 6 here. And the end sign. I have the name Bran as well. Maybe y'all work with the Celtic god Bran, or maybe just trying out a new eating style. You know, if people are like, you want to eat more healthy, and people are like, why? You're in good shape, or you used to eat out and all that other kind of stuff. Don't let them interfere with what you want to do. Maybe initials, B and A. Brandon. Nathaniel, Blaine, maybe been feeling like a plain Jane because you haven't been going out and partying as much or anything else like that, but do what's best for you, what feels right for you. You're allowed to change and create different habits. We are creatures of habits, so make your own. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the messages, and I wish you luck towards, including yourself to be a part of the team. Don't step back and let everyone step in front to shine their light. Shine your light too. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to eat something and hydrate and do something fun. I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Pile number 3. If you chose the Hamsa pile, it is facing down, which stands for abundance, goodness, fertility, and manifestation. They want me to tell you, my guides want me to tell the upright side anyways. Upwards stands for the universal protection sign from the evil eye, which is anyone who's, not for your highest good, people who gossip, stuff like that. Maybe you've been dealing with that a lot lately. Pile number 3. I had to cough there, but I didn't. Okay. Pile number 3. How can I be more of a team player? Feel some stubborn energy coming from pile number 3 because I don't wanna shuffle. Either that or it's me. It could be me. I'm stubborn too. Spell out. Take steps to ensure financial security for your loved ones and children, making wise investments, planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Maybe y'all have been having family traditions that you've been dealing with lately. Hangman, change the way you perceive things. There we are. That's the way I like it. I'm feeling a lot of Empress energy now. That doesn't have to be gender specific. It can be for males as well as non-binary and gender fluid. Is it ready for this? Okay. The Empress energy on the bottom of the deck. How about that? Look at this. Got some very intuitive and psychic people from our pile number 3s. Or if you aren't, you are slowly learning that you have these gifts. For our first card is the Ace of Summer, which is the Ace of Cups, which is divine guidance and abundance. That's what I always get anyways. Open your heart to love. The beginning of a new intimate relationship or rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies, like I was just saying, like, you haven't, you're slowly going to learn that you do have these gifts. Congratulations. Or, if you're opening up more, congratulations as well. Now, we all have these gifts. It just depends on where we're in our journey, how in tuned we are with them. or even aware that we're doing it. Yeah. I see a lot to do with relationships. So I figure with our team player here on how you can be more of a team is communication and patience with the way the relationship is going right now. Because it seems like for card number 2, we have trusting your intuition and carefully reflecting before taking action, insight that comes through meditation. So I feel like for group number 3, they're getting the message of that your spirit guides, ancestors, guardians, that, you know, or even if you don't believe in that or know who they are, just your support team and your significant others. It seems like they want you to start relying on them more and spending more time having fun. That's how you can be more of a team player, is by relaxing and feeling like there's group number 3 has been very frustrated and being stubborn about having to overwork constantly, getting that intuitive feeling. Princess of Summer, which is the behind the scene cards, gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience. So like the fact that you're opening up your gifts and everything else like that. In order to be a team player, you know, you gotta believe in yourself and stuff like that. A compassionate friend to share your concerns with. There we are. Yeah, being more of a team player is like having more fun with those people around you. Because right here it says immediate action, a challenge that you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. So I see a lot of relationship, a new relationship with yourself, intimate relationship. They want you to have fun because I see a lot of playing, the doves out on the flying around and they're flying over the water and playing and everything else like that. And, you know, she looks so serious and studying, or maybe you're like studying too much, you know, hitting the books, working too hard, and you know, in order to keep a relationship budding and growing is to have fun together and communicate. So we have for the final card, 7 of Autumn, which Autumn is Pentacles. So it seems like have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next step. A prudent investment of time or money. So this could even be a partner ship, like a business partner. It could be your intimate relationship and business partner, or just a friendship as well. But yeah, no, it seems like for pile number 3 to be more of a team player is to take time away to have fun, like just spend time with them. You know, even if you're inside of a job and have business, you still have to have fun times. You know how like they have those team exercising events and, you know, going out, having barbecues and stuff like that. So, you know, it seems like you just need a more fun in your life pile, the number 3s, which is amazing. Or there could be a little ones on the way with the dove and the bunnies and as well as the hand facing downwards, which means fertility. Uh, there could be a birth of a new relationship, an actual birth, whether that be a human baby or plant baby or fur babies, you know, because I know there's some who just can't or do not want children, or even a birth of an enterprise. And maybe you're putting all your work into trying getting this business up and running or getting things ready for when they arrive, that you're just not having fun as a couple anymore or as friends or anything, you know, just all work, no play is it's no good. Um, for our outcome is King of Spring, and springtime is one, so you're definitely set there for with your action and stuff. Maybe you are needing to get a little action, you know, fun in either way. Um, a financial windfall. You know, if you're not into that's okay too. Whatever your fun is. Asexual people are valid, and if you're young, then and watching this, I meant fun on the sea. Your leadership skills are needed right now, an unexpected supporter of your cause, and a financial windfall. So maybe you're trying to birth a new environment, even maybe some of you are moving or, um, you know, getting a vehicle. I noticed from him riding the bunny. Either way, uh, congratulations and best of luck to you with all these different births and everything else like that, a new relationship, everything budding, and you know, just, you know, congratulations, and I'm excited for you. It says on the bottom here the overall energy, the Empress, which I showed you already before when I was shuffling. Time to take action, the power of creativity, success allows for a life of luxury. Now, that's the whole point is, you know, the luxury. And what's more luxurious than being able to have fun, right? So for a pile number 3 is how you can be more of a team player is to practice your patience and remembering that you don't have to just work. Because if you're constantly working or you're constantly doing dishes, making dinner, you know, you're not getting that time to really, or you're too busy doing paperwork and signing business deals and stuff like that. You're not really taking time to, like, you know, connect with those who are on your team and just take the time to connect with your team. You're already a team player. You just have to take that time to tune in. And that's what I get from your messages here. I really like it. Congratulations to my pile number 3s on whatever it is that you may be, you know, birthing at this time. Uh, and have fun, right? You know, can't go wrong when you're asked to have fun. And except for those who have problems relaxing, like me, you know, it can be hard. But you know, set some time aside during the day and like be like, this is designated fun time. I'm gonna do this for like 15 minutes with my partner or my friends, like catch up with them, you know, download an app or a game or something, play board games, go for a walk, you know, take time out for yourself because, you know, you need to live a little for a while, you know. It's 4444 again on, I think here, if that's maybe important to you.
So I have the letters here. They're ask people what's up. You know, I have SUP, or there's ups. Or you know, you can still be super and rest. I also have the words cupcakes, cake. I have another word, but I'm not going to tell you say it, but I will tell you maybe play with your animals, pets and stuff like that. Give them attention, Maybe sometimes we're working so hard that they miss us when we're not home, and they deserve love and companionship too. Mm, I'm just going to put up the word. Maybe y'all need to, I said that before, but maybe y'all just need to come together. For those who are, if not, uh, just keep the first two and add an N. Just have fun. Oh, I did not. Can't win with these right now. I didn't mean to say the F and the UTU. This was not my intention. All right. This is going lovely. Uh, fun keeps the morale up. If you have a business or whatever, or even at home, fun helps bring up the morale percentage. Got the word suck. Maybe some of you all are on Facebook a little too much and not getting your fun that way because you're too busy on there. Anyways, that's all the messages for me. If you'd like, subscribe and like my video. Remember to hydrate, eat, and have fun. All right, bye.